Hi, welcome to the greatest show in the history of mankind, at least the best show in the history of Warrensburg High School this year. I'm Ernie Burchard. I'm with Maurice Ingram and Brianna Rooks. And later we'll talk to Dylan Hultman. But first, the long announcements.
Okay, Chill will meet this afternoon from 2:45 to 4 p.m. in the Library Media Center. This program helps students develop skills in nonviolent conflict resolution while learning to know new friends and having some fun. All are welcome to attend. FCCLA meeting Tuesday, September 9th. Please make plans to attend. If you have not paid dues, please do so ASAP. They are $20. Questions, see Mrs. Manning or Mrs. Snell. DECA will meet Wednesday, September 3rd at 2:35 in Mrs. Smith's room 116. There will be a robotics meeting on Wednesday, September 3rd after school in the Ag Building. The next Drama Club meeting will be Wednesday, September 3rd in Miss O's room. If you want to be considered for the Drama Club board, please bring your letter of intent to the September 3rd meeting. All members should bring their $5 Drama Club dues. Strategy Game Club will meet at 2:45 on Non-Collab, Wednesday and Friday in room 304. Chico's Spanish Club is having its first meeting on Thursday, September 4th in Senora Walters' room 404 after school. If you want to join, membership is $5 for the year. Come and meet the officers and plan our agenda for this semester. Gracias.
You say that like an American. Chico's.
I'm trying my best here. If you aren't interested in reading and discussing the current Missouri Gateway books, please get a pass to visit the library on Friday, September 5th. Passes can be obtained at the library circulation desk. There will be snacks, conversation, and a schedule to read the current Missouri Gateway books. The Academy tutoring for ACT will start the week of September 8th for the October test date. Sign-up sheets for tutoring are located in the guidance office or Mr. Richards' room 209. The last day to sign up for this session is September 4th.
All right, there's a lot on the calendar with Brianna Rooks. Tell us what's going on.
Okay, girls golf plays Sacred Heart at home, and boys swimming plays Sedalia and Marshall at home. Girls tennis plays Odessa High School and it's home. Girls volleyball plays Nevada away, and softball plays Smith Cotton.
Home opener. Sorry. I couldn't say home opener for a moment. Home opener.
Boys soccer varsity plays Excelsior Springs tournament versus Maryville, and it's away. And for Friday, girls tennis varsity plays at Warrensburg, and it's a tournament. Boys swimming plays.
And the football game in Sedalia on Friday. Don't forget that. You guys ready for that, Maurice?
Oh, yeah.
You guys going to be popped and excited?
Oh, definitely.
And is Sedalia any good this year?
I'm not at liberty to say that. I think
I forgot. Cliches.
Yeah, some of the words I'd probably use wouldn't be appropriate for the mic for the words to describe Smith Cotton, but
they're that good, huh? Or that bad, or what?
Or that hated. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about their mothers. No, never mind. Forget that. Brianna, you're a volleyball player. How's the volleyball team doing?
We're doing pretty good.
Winners of your last?
Last night no one won.
Ouch.
Yeah, but we're working on it, and we have a really good team this year. So.
Sorry, I brought that up. Who's your best hitter?
On JV.
You're a JV person?
Yeah.
Who's a varsity hitter? The best varsity hitter?
I'd have to go with either Kirsten Dale or Cassie Slana. Yeah.
I think those girls are both very tall. Am I wrong?
Yeah, they're tall.
I think hitters are usually tall.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I would have been a good hitter, but it takes some kind of a vertical leap. Don't you have to jump off the ground?
You're actually going to have to get off the ground for that one.
Well, scratch that last thing about the hitter. I would have been a good... I'm a good sitter. Is that a position?
That could be a position.
Bench warmer? All right, we got Dylan Hultman in the studio. Dylan... I'm sorry, Mr. Hultman. You're a freshman teacher. So
I am.
I will
Shout out to the freshmen out there. They never get any love.
I'm so sorry. I will call you Mr. Hultman for
That's
the day.
all right.
Mr. Hultman, you're a softball guy. Tell us about the softball team.
Well, we played 2 games last week, and we fortunately got the win in both of those. And tonight we're going to host Smith Cotton for our home opener out at the South Complex off of DD for, and that'll be around 5:30.
We just talked about Smith Cotton. You guys, is that a rivalry?
That is a rivalry. We don't like them very much. So,
do you ever brush them back or throw balls too close or too tight, or is that something you can't admit to?
As a coach, I can't directly. I'm not. I guess I'm neutral, and I'm like France. I'm neutral in most wars. And
you remind me of France.
If the pitcher does it and the catcher calls it, and it happens, it happens.
It happens.
I'm very supportive of my players, no matter what.
Give them a little bit of a handshake and then turn around and grin.
Yeah. After the game, we'll talk.
All right. Riley Rankin is a good hitter on your team. Tell us about her.
She's doing well. She took a year off last year, and she's back for her junior year and hitting the ball hard. And we got a lot of hard hitters, and hopefully we'll put it all together by the end of the season when we get into playoffs.
Put it together, push it together,
That's right.
However you have to get
right.
it together. Who's your pitching staff, or your ace, or your first?
We have a couple. We do have our you would say our ace is Brittany Marr. She's a junior, and she does really well. She's very stoic in the circle, so she's pretty fun to watch and pretty fun to coach because she's very receptive, but she'll also kind of tell you what she thinks. Whereas on the other side, I got two younger pitchers that are both freshmen, Katie Silver and Morgan Rakin, that are very, very head shakers. Can't get them to talk a lot of the time because when you do instruct them, they're freshmen, they're new, they're worried,
a little timid.
Maurice used to be like that.
I did actually.
Maurice was timid.
I was timid.
When was that?
When
you were born?
Year.
Oh,
I was never timid as a kid, but as soon as I got to freshman year of high school, I really didn't talk much. When you're in sports and you're a freshman, you're just around all the upperclassmen all the time. You don't want to say anything. Like if you say the wrong thing, you don't know what's gonna happen.
They'll go off on you.
Yeah. I mean, because you're
in the shower.
Yeah, go from 8th grade to where I guess you're kind of seen as you're playing school sports for the first time and you're just we're the top dogs, and all of a sudden you get the freshman year and you're just oh no,
I was a freshman football player. In fact, that was my last year of organized sports.
Yeah.
That's probably the most painful.
Bob Knight had a great saying about freshmen. He said the only great thing about a freshman is they'll be a sophomore next year. No,
way to pump up your team there.
We do have some freshmen out there that will do well.
Yeah, that was definitely the most painful year physically in sports.
They just beat on you.
Yeah,
I beat on the freshmen. But I'm also, when we get outside the classroom, I'm very supportive of them. But
now, I
like to make fun of them.
Softball pitchers, they have this weird wind-up and a funky delivery, and then they throw that ball as hard as you've ever seen.
Yeah, they release those hips, and that ball comes through. And
now, how fast does that get going? I mean,
in high school, if you have a good is 60 to lower 60s.
Gosh, and that's it's closer than 90 feet, isn't it?
Yeah,
I did watch on ESPN. I'm pretty sure you saw the sports science of softball.
Yep.
And they said the way it works in college softball, the way how you pitch underhand, when you throw overhand, it's coming down, but when you do underhand, it's coming up at an angle a little bit. So it's coming up at an angle a little bit. So it's kind of hard to see where the ball's gonna be in the zone. And within all that, the way they're throwing in how much close they are, you get less than a full second to react to anything before it's in the.
Whereas baseball, they're throwing 90. Yeah. We're throwing from a shorter distance, so the speed's not as fast, but it feels like it is. Mm-hmm. So I think they took Jenny Finch on ESPN and did it with her. But the College World Series every year showcases the great college pitchers and the great college hitters. But the more important thing for us when we talk about is location, throwing it where you want to, and then changing speeds. So you don't really have to throw fast to be an effective pitcher. If you could throw at 60 and then have a pitch that goes down to 52 or something like that, those hitters, even the good hitters, can't really get off their timing.
Very nice. Now, what was your record last year?
I don't know what our record was. We ended up winning our third straight conference title. So our seniors this year who are good, they're going for their fourth straight senior title. It's a little bit different. We're having a tournament this year instead of a regular season. Kind of how football, they do a regular season title. We're actually going to be like wrestling and have a tournament to decide who's our best conference team.
Sounds great. Home opener tonight. Good luck on that. Anybody else have anything else?
Good
All right.
luck.
Adios, amigos. Good. Have a good day.